One of the stories that leaves you without words.
I was going to say, no matter how many times, I mean, I could watch that 3 more times and probably still not really know what to say.
Just say
other than wow.
Yeah. The way that he was, I mean, just a man hanging from a chairlift is something that you're like, oh no. And the way that he was saved. The guy
the way that he was
on top of the wires.
That guy was a hero, for sure.
That's
I mean, how many people really would go up and do something like that?
I know,
that's
or
a
have
skill.
the skills to do that like he did with slacklining. So.
Wow.
All right, well, a serious story with a good ending. Ours, a serious weather story this morning still. Do want to show you a fun start to it, though. Edith sent us this picture on our Facebook page this morning. I love this.
At least someone's smiling with all the cold.
Someone's smiling. And I think it's a Honda CR-V buried underneath there. And by the way, mine's been doing okay in the snow. So, Edith, I hope you get dug out and can make it to where you need to go today. Jim sent us this photo from Parma. It looks like, from here, kind of like a flower that's been iced over, or it looks like there's a stem there. Not really sure, but a gorgeous photo, but shows just how cold and iced over just about everything out there, including the roads, are this morning. Keep sending in those weather pictures, weather@kboi2.com, or post them on our Facebook page, or send them to news@kboi2.com too. 3 degrees below zero right now. Feels like minus 16 with the wind chill. So these temperature readings have been cold all throughout the day. It's not very often we get to see these bright pinks and whites popping up on our map, and that just goes to show how cold it is. It's minus 17 in Mountain Home, 26 below in Stanley. But watch what happens with the wind chill for a lot of us, even if our temperatures aren't quite that cold. With the wind chill, feels like minus 29 in Caldwell, minus 33 in Mountain Home, Baker City, 36 degrees below zero. These are the numbers that we don't say very often around here, so it's almost a shock to the system even just to talk about it. But when you step out the door, you will notice it. It is certainly a shock to the system. 20 below zero in Minneapolis, so the Arctic air really taking hold over much of the northern half of the country. So we are not alone in the suffering this morning. Some bitter cold temperatures, especially as you head into Wyoming and northern Colorado, but certainly today going to be a cold one. 7 degrees is our high this afternoon. That is 30 degrees colder than we should be for this time of the year. And if we continue to see those temperature readings slide a little bit this morning, we could get to about that minus 10 range. That's the record low for today. So we'll be coming close to it tonight. Going to see another cold one. 6 below is our expected low temperature. With the wind chill, could feel like 10 to 25 below zero. And again, I think today, throughout the afternoon, it will feel more like 0 or below 0 with that wind chill. So here's the cold Arctic air continuing to sweep through our area out of the north. We're going to get a change in flow, though, as we head into the first part of next week and over the weekend. Coming from the west, southwest, this storm system here is going to pack quite a punch and will certainly bring our next round of precipitation to us here in the Treasure Valley as early as tomorrow. You can see the hints of change. So it is going to warm our temperatures up eventually because it's subtropical moisture coming out of the really the Hawaiian Islands, the Pacific. But before that, cold air is still trapped in place in the valley, so the first round going to be snow for us. By tomorrow afternoon, we could see 1 to 2 inches of snow with this storm system. Light to moderate snow expected. As we get into Sunday, it gets a little trickier. It's going to be a complicated, interesting forecast. Again, things can change. This particular model showing rain, but a rain-snow mix possible by Wednesday morning. Some of the models also arguing with that, saying now that warm-up is going to happen slower than we expected. High temperature on Sunday, about 30 degrees. We could see some freezing rain mixed in there with that kind of temperature. As we get into Monday, it will likely switch to rain or a wintry mix. We want this warming trend to happen gradually to prevent the rapid melting of the snow. But again, we'll be talking more about the potential for flooding here in the coming days. Overall, though, count on that warming trend with rain and snow on and off through the next 5 to 7 days. Guys.